Do we have everything we need? We have recalling a dragon. So just in case. Physical. Grounding. Electricity. Oh, 6 strength scales. Cool. Oh, okay. So let's do. Anyway, we have a lot of gifts to give out right now. Let's throw the demonic poison down. And then maybe acidic coating. It's fine. Mountaintop. I'm not a fan. It's freaking cool. What is going on with this camera angle? There we go.
They say music soothes the savage beast, but I'm not going to test that theory.
Please don't. Where's the guy? There. Ooh. Don't need, but we'll take for now. Same thing. Which is crazy. Eh. Dragon. I feel like this dragon still goes for more. Destroy. Axe, destroy. Okay, this is no way. We're gonna at least get attacked once, I'm guessing. Maybe. Oh, is this the way we came? Oh, I'm about to say, no, it's not. It's a gauntlet. Huh.
We must be close. This is holy ground. I can feel it.
Guardian, please let us. Thank you for the arrows. Address interrupt. Oh, let's go. But we need to save that for now. Come on. Do we not have? Oh, we have not. That's why. Didn't realize it was so much. Guardian.
I bid you welcome, Pilgrim.
You must be the Guardian.
Yes, I am the Guardian of the Ashes. I have waited years for this.
For what? Why have you been here for so long?
It has been my duty, my life, to protect the urn and prepare the way for the faithful who come to revere Andraste. For years beyond counting have I been here, and shall I remain until my task is done and the Imperium has crumbled into the sea.
The Imperium is no longer as powerful as it once was. But will your task ever be done?
I do not know, and I do not question.
Who are the men who have taken over the rest of the temple?
When my brethren and I carried Andraste from Tevinter to this sanctuary, we vowed to forever revere her memory and guard her. I have watched generations of my brethren take up the mantle of their fathers. For centuries they did this, unwavering, joyful in their appointed task. But now they have lost their way. They have forgotten Andraste and their promise.
What about you? Who are you?
I am all that remains of the first disciples. I swore I would protect the urn as long as I lived. And I have lived a very long time.
Are you an elf? The first disciples. Did you know Andraste?
Did anyone really know her, save the Maker? She would sometimes spend weeks alone
Her
in
husband?
meditation, often without food or water.
How is it possible you've lived so long?
I made a vow to Andraste and to the Maker. My life is tied to the ashes. As long as they remain, so will I.
What can you tell me about the urn?
You already know that the urn contains the remains of the prophet Andraste. What else is there to tell?
What do you know about these? Oh, we did that. So the dragon is really not her.
No. Our Andraste has gone to the Maker's side. She
Look
will
at that.
not return.
That's freaking cool.
The dragon is a fearsome creature, and they must have seen her as an alternative to the absent Maker and his silent Andraste. A true believer would not require audacious displays of power.
How did the belief spread to the rest of the disciples?
It began with an ancestor of the one known as Colgrim. He saw himself as a new prophet, preaching the rebirth. Some disagreed with him. I heard their cries of pain and loss, which were quickly silenced.
Would you like me to get rid of them?
The Maker will sit in judgment of them when the
We already
time
did,
comes.
but I would like to see the urn.
You have come to honor Andraste, and you shall, if you prove yourself worthy.
Of course. I need the ashes to cure a noble man.
Still, you must prove yourself worthy. It is not my place to decide your worthiness. The gauntlet does that. If you are found worthy, you will see the urn and be allowed to take a small pinch of the ashes for yourself. If not...
What is the gauntlet?
The gauntlet tells the true pilgrims from the false.
Ugh.
You will undergo 4 tests of faith, and we shall see how your soul fares.
For a dwarf. Can you tell me anything else?
You will understand what it is when you face it.
Very well. I'm not ready yet.
Return when you are ready, and I shall open the way.
It's probably going to autosave, but I would like to save on my and perfect reason why. Just to get this book.
I see you have returned.
Are you
Do
serious?
Still seek the ashes? The gauntlet awaits.
One moment.
Return when you are.
You're pushy, my guy. The Maker's first children. The Maker's first creations were the spirits, glorious beings that populated the many spires of the Golden City, and the Chant of Light says that they revered the Maker with unquestioning devotion. The Maker, however, was dissatisfied. Although the spirits were like him in that they could manipulate in the ether and create from it, they did not do so. They had no urge to create, and even when instructed to do so, possessed no imagination to give their creation ingenuity of life. The Maker realized his own folly. He had created the spirits to resemble him, and all but the one and most important one. They did not have a spark of divine within them. He expelled all the spirits out of the Golden City and into the Fade, and proceeded to his next creation, life. The Maker created the world and the living beings upon it. Separated from the Fade by the veil, his new children would be unable to shape the world around them, and thus would need to struggle and survive. In return for their struggle, the Maker gave them the spark of the divine, a soul, and he watched with pleasure as his creation flourished, and showed all the ingenuity that he had hoped for. The spirits grew jealous of the living and coaxed them into the Fade when they slept. The spirits wished to know more of life, hoping to find a way to regain the Maker's favor. Through the eyes of the living, they experienced new concepts: love, fear, pain, and hope. The spirits reshaped the Fade to resemble the life and concepts that they saw. Each spirit desperately trying to bring the most dreamers to their own realm, so they could vicariously possess the spark of the divine through them. As the spirit grew in power, however, some of them became contemptuous of the living. These were the spirits that saw the darkest part of the dreamers. Their lands were places of torment and horror, and they knew that the living were strongly drawn to places that mirrored those dark parts of themselves. These spirits questioned the Maker's wisdom and proclaimed the living inferior. They learned from the darkness they saw and became the first demons: rage, hunger, sloth, desire, and pride. These are the darkest parts of the soul that gives demons their power, the hooks they use to claw their way into the world of the living. It was demons that whispers into the minds of men, convince them to turn from the Maker and worship false gods. They seek to possess all life as their due, forging kingdoms of nightmares into the Fade, in the hopes of one day storming the walls of heaven itself. And the Maker despaired once again, for he had given the power of the creation to his new children, and in return they had created sin. From the Maker's first children by Bader, senior enchanter of Ostwick. 812, bless. That's the new name. Alright.
I see you have returned.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Before you go, there is something I must ask. I see that the path that led you here was not easy. There is suffering in your past. Your suffering, and the suffering of others. You rose above your caste to become a Grey Warden, but you left behind your family, who relied on you. Tell me, Pilgrim, did you fail them?
My sister is married to the king and has a son for him. Really? No, they said I should go anyway.
Then you do not dwell on past mistakes.
Mistake?
Neither yours nor someone else's.
It is sometimes difficult to see how our actions affect an outcome. But that does not mean our actions had no effect.
What's past is past. Why bring it up and open old wounds?
Parshera, leave the past where it falls.
Accept your failings, but do not let them govern your life.
You could not have known what would happen. You did what you thought was best.
And it turned out.
Of those that follow you.
Ask your question, Guardian. I am ready.
You are ever the advisor, ready with a word of wisdom. Do you wonder if you spout only platitudes, burned into your mind in the distant past? Perhaps you are only a tool, used to spread the word of the circle and the chantry. Does doubt ever chip away at your truths?
You frame the statement in the form of a question, yet you already know our answers. There is no sense in hiding, is there? Yes, I do doubt at times. Only the fool is completely certain of himself.
And you? Why do you say the Maker speaks to you, when all know that the Maker has left? He spoke only to Andraste. Do you believe yourself her equal?
I never said that.
In Orlais, you were someone.
Oh.
In Lothering, you feared you would lose yourself, become a drab sister, and disappear.
Oh, Liliana, we have to talk.
When your brothers and sisters of the cloister criticized you for what you professed, you were hurt, but you also reveled in it. It made you special. You enjoyed the attention, even if it was negative.
You're saying that I made it up for the attention? I did not. I know what I believe.
Demand whatever answers you want, Spirit.
You came to this land as an observer, but you killed a family in a blind rage. Have you failed your people by allowing a Qunari to be seen in that light?
I have never denied that I failed.
The way
That's
is
true.
open. Good luck, and may you find what you seek.
Come on, stay. I wonder if he's an actual spirit. Brona, Alice, Lady Basilia, people, disciple, Harvard. Oh, come on. Brona.
Echoes from a shadow realm, whispers of things yet to come. Thought's strange sister dwells in night, is swept away by dawning light. Of what do I speak?
I don't even remember what. Repeat it. Love, moon, dreams, indigestion. Repeat it.
Echoes from a shadow realm, whispers of things yet to come. Thought's strange sister dwells in night, is swept away by dawning light. Of what do I speak?
Dreams or moon. One more time.
Echoes from a shadow realm, whispers of things yet to come. Thought's strange sister dwells in night, is swept away by dawning light. Of what do I speak?
Let's do... Dream. We could echo dreams.
A dream came upon me as my daughter slumbered beneath my heart. It told of her life, and of her betrayal and death. I am sorrow and regret. I am a mother weeping bitter tears for a daughter she could not save.
Aww. Ooh. That's one down. Save. Illustrate?
The smallest lark could carry it, while a strong man might not. Of what do I speak? smallest lark could carry it. While a
Technically a
strong man might
plague.
not. Of what do I speak?
It's either a tune or the plague. Let's... What do we know? Is it a tune?
Yes. I was Andraste's dearest friend in childhood.
Really?
And always we would sing. She celebrated the beauty of life, and all who heard her would be filled with joy. They say the Maker himself was moved by Andraste's song, and then she sang no more of simple things.
So many things, Charlton.
I'd neither a guest nor a trespasser be. In this place I belong, that belongs also to me. Of what do I speak?
Ferelden home, alienage, death.
I'd neither a guest nor a trespasser be.
Not a
In
guest or a
this place I
trespasser.
belong, that belongs also to me.
You belong to this
what
place,
do I
and this
speak?
place is yours. Oh. Home.
It was my dream for the people to have a home of their own.
No.
Where we would have no masters but ourselves. The enemy of my enemy is my friend, and thus we followed Andraste against the Imperium. But she was betrayed, and so were we.
Interesting looking to Andraste.
An eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. The debt of blood must be paid in full. Of what do I speak?
Revenge? Vengeance. Let's make
An
sure.
eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. The debt of blood must be paid in full.
That, yeah.
Of what do I speak?
Vengeance.
Yes, my husband Hysarian would have chosen a quick death for Andraste. I made him swear that she would die publicly with her war leaders, that all would know the Imperium's strength. I am justice. I am vengeance. Blood can only be repaid in blood.
Fair.
Something I can help with?
What do you know of this place? We always ask her that.
Next to nothing, I'm afraid. Perhaps there is little to know about this place.
What was next? Let's go. Yeah. Let's do Disciple Heart
The bones of
Bard.
the world stretch towards the sky's embrace, veiled in white, like a bride greeting her groom. Of what do I speak?
Veiled in white clouds. Or stars. Repeat.
The bones of the world stretch towards the sky's
It's got
embrace,
clouds.
veiled in
Oh,
white,
wait.
like a bride greeting her groom. Of what do I speak?
Clouds?
That is not of what I speak.
Are you serious?
This should be easy enough.
Freaking suck, my guy. Let's finish this off. Every time. Every time.
Ready. Here's our struggle! Brilliant!
I wonder what the answer was. Next.
A poison of the soul, passion's cruel counterpart. From love she grows, till love lies slain. Of what do I speak?
What? From love? One more time.
A poison of the soul,
Ah.
passion's cruel counterpart. From
Jealousy.
love she grows, till love lies slain. Of what do I speak?
Jealousy.
Yes, jealousy drove me to betrayal. I was the greatest general of the Alamari. But
Are you the
beside
husband?
her, I was nothing. Hundreds fell before her on bended knee. They loved her, as did the Maker. I loved her too.
Yeah.
But what man can compare with a god?
Honestly, I feel bad for him. He betrayed her, but
She wields the broken sword and separates true kings from tyrants. Of what do I speak?
queen weakness. One more time. Time mercy.
She wields the broken sword and separates true kings from tyrants.
The second
Of what
part.
do I speak?
True kings from tyrants. Is that the time mercy?
Yes, I could not bear the sight of Andraste's
Or you the one who
suffering,
killed her?
and mercy bade me end her life. I am the penitent sinner, who shows compassion as he hopes compassion will be shown to him.
Fair.
No man has seen it, but all men know it. Lighter than air, sharper than any sword. Comes from nothing, but will fell the strongest armies. Of what do I speak?
The possible and lightning, fire, women, hunger. All men know it. One more time.
No man has seen it, but all
Not lightning
men
nor
know
fire.
it. Lighter than air.
Oh, no, it's not
sharper
women.
than any sword.
So hunger.
Comes from nothing, but will fell the strongest armies. Of what do I speak?
Hunger.
Yes. Hunger was the weapon used against the wicked men of the Tiventer Imperium. The Maker kindled the sun's flame, scorching the land. Their crops failed, and their armies could not march. Then he opened the heavens and bade the waters flow, and washed away their filth. I am Cather, disciple of Andraste and commander of her armies. I saw these things done, and knew the Makers smiled on us.
It opened up. Save.